An Unholy Alliance by Dr. Michael Youssef. The Goal of a Global Caliphate. In June 2024, the Dissident Dialogues Festival in New York City was the site of a fascinating public conversation between Ayaan Hirsi Ali and her longtime friend, atheist champion Richard Dawkins. Ayaan Hirsi Ali is a thoughtful, articulate Somali-born woman who has journeyed from Islam to atheism and finally to Christianity. When the moderator asked Ali to explain why she had converted to Christianity, she explained, "I had a personal crisis. I lived for about a decade with intense depression and anxiety and self-loathing. I actually didn't want to live anymore, but wasn't brave enough to take my own life. So I was self-medicating. Having reached a place where I had absolutely nothing to lose, I prayed, and I prayed desperately. And for me, that was a turning point. I now feel connected to something higher and greater than myself. My zest for life is back." Ayaan, Dawkins said, "that's a moving personal story. But a Christian has to believe in something. You go to church now and listen to the vicar. Do you notice what a lot of nonsense he talks? I mean, do you really take it seriously that Jesus is the Son of God, that Jesus rose from the dead? That is a part of Christianity." Ali replied, "I know you very well. We've been friends for a long time. In fact, in some ways I think of you as a mentor. You're coming at this from a place of, there is nothing. What has happened to me is I have accepted there is something. God turned me around. It makes a great deal of sense." Richard Dawkins was dumbfounded. He knew that Ayaan Hirsi Ali possessed a formidable intellect and had seen her deliver many devastating arguments for atheism in debates against believers. He couldn't understand how she could completely switch sides and become a Christian. In a bewildered tone, he said, "You don't believe Jesus rose from the dead? Surely." "I choose to believe," she said, "that Jesus rose from the dead. I choose to have faith because of what I've experienced." "I came here," Dawkins said, "prepared to persuade you, Ayaan, that you're not a Christian. But I think you are a Christian, and I think Christianity is nonsense." He went on to compare Islam and Christianity. "Islam is a nasty religion," he said. "I think we agree about that. But Christianity is not all that nice either. Christianity is obsessed with sin." Ali gently disagreed. "I find that Christianity is actually obsessed with love," she said. "It's a message of redemption, and it's a story of renewal and rebirth." She compared the sense of peace and assurance she had as a Christian with the fear she lived with every day when she was a Muslim. "I was taught," she said, "that the only way to be faithful is to have fear, naked fear, and to have these sets of obligations which you must obey." Ali went on to worry aloud that an entire generation of young people had been infected by two mind viruses, far-left wokeism and Islamism. "There are mosques and Islamic centres," she said, "that have convinced young people here in America and in Britain and elsewhere that Christianity is dead and has nothing to offer, that Western civilization is a moral vacuum and that they're here to fill it. You have this amazing civilization, you have this amazing society, and it is pretty frightening to see that the best and the brightest are converting to the mind virus of wokeism and the mind virus of Islamism. This is so true. Our Judeo-Christian values have given us an amazing civilization. These values have given us a society structured around the blessings of freedom. Yet we are just a generation away from seeing it all turn to dust as young people are lured by these twin mind viruses, wokeism and Islamism. Western civilization prizes liberty, tolerance, progress, compassion and peace, while militant Islamists demand submission to an ancient and merciless code of theocratic laws. Their worldview is a throwback to the 7th century, yet oil wealth and 21st century Western technologies have given them the power to destabilise and conquer our civilization. In all the centuries since Muhammad founded the Muslim religion, one thing has never changed: Islam's goal of world domination.